Hello and welcome to Take Time. I'm your host, Patrick Marlett. Today we're taking a look at a Swiss watch. It's said that Swiss-made watches are more reliable, more robust, and generally worthy of the high asking price. Well, what if I told you there was a Swiss-made dive watch that wouldn't break the bank? This is the Swiss watch company Diver. As I like to do with all my reviews, let's start with some bad notes first. The thing that stood out most to me as I took in this watch for the first time was the ceramic bezel insert. Its fluted detailing is clearly one of the standout attractions of this piece. However, upon further inspection, I noticed pieces of ceramic missing from this detail. Again, this is an observation I had on arrival. Undoubtedly, I am sure the team of Swiss Watch Company would have replaced this, but what does this say of the durability regarding the ceramic insert? I've had this watch a few months now and can happily state nothing else has broken or fallen from the insert in my care, but this isn't to say it can't in the future. The capsa pin system used here to hold the links of our bracelet together is a large improvement over the typical cotter pins found on budget bracelet options. Now, I know many would prefer the ease of sizing granted with screw-in links, myself included. For those that don't have the proper tools, sizing the links of the SWC Diver can be a real task. The tools I used didn't quite remove the pins, so I had to turn to pliers to yank them out. If I had trouble, I can imagine this being problematic for others. So again, bear in mind that sizing can be a procedure if you're looking to do it yourself. Lastly, the SWC Diver does try to differentiate itself from other dive watches. Despite some noticeable similarities to other flagship models, it features some details that set it apart. But one such detail doesn't quite work for me. The center dial features a square box with parallel lines running along it. There's no apparent significance to how the lines are measured or spaced, nor any utilitarian purpose to this detail. It's simply there for style. For a watch named Diver, it's certainly more fashion-forward than I would have liked. A matte dial would have sufficed, but this is a personal grievance. Okay, they stayed 20 layers of Swiss Superluminova, and they weren't kidding. The lume plots of the Diver extend in a vertical direction far above the dial. As you could guess, the luminance is really solid on this piece. Moreover, the effect this layering has on the dial can only be described as handsome. The exaggerated look of the lume featured on the Diver provides it a real sense of character and helps the dial compete with the bold design of both the case and bracelet. Speaking of, the scalloped bezel with its mixture of polished and brushed sides, paired alongside the simple crown with guard chassis design, make for an excellent, functional, and classic look. However, in contrast, we have a very sleek, modern bracelet design. Thicker center links with curved, sloping lines feature high polished bevel edges that lead from the watch head to the clasp. The bracelet and case combo didn't initially land for me, but over time, the look felt exactly right. The case and bracelet are both weighty and feel significant on the wrist. It's the type of dive watch that reminds you it's there. Not because the weight is overbearing, more because the balance between the two have a real presence on your wrist. It reminds me of an Omega Seamaster I used to wear, in both look and feel. Except, it always felt odd doing mundane things with that watch on, as if nothing met the occasion. For far less, you have an excellent alternative that never feels out of place. Now, before I get to my verdict, let's take a look at the SWC Diver in orange on my 7¼ inch wrist. Fit, feel, finishing, the triple F, it's all there. The team over at Swiss Watch Company really did a remarkable job delivering a quality product at a great price. I'm excited to see how they improve upon this design in the future. Is it better because it's Swiss? I don't think so. I believe it's a better product because the team working behind Swiss Watch Company cared to deliver. Again, my name is Patrick Marlett, and thank you for the time.